The first thing you want to be doing when you're using templates is to set up your directory, and this will be in Windows outside Logical Office. If you have a lot of templates, probably wise to set up a few Windows directories and structure them to organize your templates properly. But if you've only got a few templates, you might as well leave them all in one directory. Make sure this directory gets backed up, because it's outside Logical Office and you don't want to lose your templates. Setting up templates is very easy. What we're going to do is log in to Logical Office, and I'll show you how to do it. Username and password, and the first thing we want to do is access our templates library. This is now templates organized within Logical Office with their own folder names, which you can call whatever you like and put in your templates. As you can see, templates can be of different types: Word documents, emails, SMS messages, spreadsheets. Those are the four main template files we use. If you want to set up a new folder, click on the new folder icon, and we'll just call this one demo for the moment, and hit the save button, and there's our new demo folder with nothing in it. If you want to set up a new template, then that folder, click on that, click on the new template icon at the top, give it a name. It might be a sales invoice. Give it a short code. Again, you can call this whatever you like, but try to make it logical. This one's a bit long to avoid overwriting anyone's or clashing with any I've got. When you're dealing with a sales invoice or financial template, you want to indicate to the machine the software knows it's an invoice. That way it will post a journal transaction and update the ledgers. If you don't do that, it will treat it like any other Word document. With attaching and now registering the template within Logical Office, there are a couple of ways to do it. You can simply browse to your template folder. It's as simple as that. It's sometimes a bit clumsy doing this, so what I prefer to do is to actually drag and drop. The way that drag and drop works is quite simple. Firstly, you have your template box here, and you've got your sales invoice template here, and I can just drag it and drop it into that box. Saves me typing or navigating to the folder. So one of those two methods will get it there. Save it, and it's now on file. And if we go to demo, click on sales invoice, we can see the preview there. Sometimes the preview won't show you exactly the format, and don't worry about that. It just gives you a pretty good idea that you're looking at the right template. If you want to edit a template, there's two ways of doing it. You can either double click on it, or you can hit the edit template command at the top, and that will take you into Word, and you can edit your template. When you're setting up a sales invoice, you'll see it's got a standard structure. You can then edit your company name at the top and put in your bank details or change the layout, but probably best to keep this layout and just change the cosmetics, because the layout works. Putting in, you probably know, but putting in a header and footer is a matter of going to insert header and then edit the header. And then you can do things like insert your logo using the pictures here, and take pictures off from your system. If I try and do that now, I will go to somewhere where I've got a load of graphics in here. Graphics, logos, new logos, clear background. Let's put that one in. As you can see, it needs resizing. It's probably better to try and get the logo sized right before you put it into the system, but that's going to go there. I'm going to indicate that I want to put that in terms of layout behind the text, because that way it's easier to manipulate. You can put it in front of the text, put it wherever you like, but I usually put it behind the text. And then of course you can change this part of it to be your corporate image address rather, and away you go. So you only have to do this once, and then you're going to have a template that you can use to create PDFs, etc. I will just quickly put in a short, not complete address, just to not waste time. You can edit the footer as well and put your company registration number, VAT number, everything else. Sometimes in Word, to get out of editing a header, you have to go back in, I find, to find the close header here, just to close it down. And now we've got our sales invoice. Save it, job done. So that sets up a template there for us. If we're setting up an email template, we can just simply click on the folder we want to put it in, click plus again here to add a new one, type it in, whatever it might be. It might be a debt recovery email, for example, and we'll call that one debt email. And again, I'm just going to drag and drop that email into there and just hit the save button. Now that's an email statement, so we may wish to notify the system that it's a statement because it can use statement merge codes. So now we've got two templates in our folder. It's as simple as that. If you want to delete a template, just click on it, hit the delete template. It will ask you if you want to do that, and just say yes, it will delete it. But of course it will not delete it from Windows over here. Now all of the templates in Evolution, they do not need to be .dots. They can be .docx's. In the older software they used to have to be .dots. That's no longer an issue. One of the great new features in Logical Office is the ability to clone an email. So if we needed another debt recovery email here, debt recovery number 2, we can click the clone button, type in what the new description is. We'll call this one debt recovery 2, debt 2, and save it, and you'll see that it's added debt recovery 2, which is exactly the same as debt recovery 1, but we can then go and edit it and change it to say whatever we like. And that's how you set up templates. If you need to delete a template, then just hit the delete button and away it goes. If you need to change the name in the folder, click on the name and hit the save button, and that changes the name. And that's about it.